What up, fam? Today we are going to be talking about 12 jobs that you can do without a full 4-year college degree. No, I'm not talking about all these jobs that these people are coming out with that are paying $32,000, $35,000 per year. We're talking about $70,000 per year, and I've got 12 of them for you today. So without further ado, let's hop right on into this. I really try to find a group of jobs that are realistic, but also have a wide variety of different skills, interests, and career options for you guys, because I don't want to just go on one niche in one category in one industry where it only applies to a certain amount of people. So there's going to be a wide range of different jobs that you can do, and something that can also get your mind going. And of course, like I said, none of these require a 4-year degree. They either require an associate's degree, which is only 2 years, or no degree at all, just a high school diploma. So number 12 is going to be signal and traffic switch repairers. And yes, this is working in the rail yards. This is basically testing, installing, repairing, and maintaining electrical gate crossings, track signals, and lines across where the trains are going. So this is a very important job that allows you to be able to work outside, work with your hands, and it being one that does not require a college degree, and that you can make just over $70,000 per year directing these trains and making sure everything goes according to plan. Because trains run America, they run all across everywhere, and this is a very important and in-demand job because trains are irreplaceable. They're super freaking old, but there's no real replacement for trains and what they can do. Coming in at number 11 is transportation inspectors, and these guys are getting paid just over $73,000 per year with really little to no on-the-site job training. The last job required a little bit of training as well, and so does this one. Obviously, there are products and shipments and containers moving all across America all the time, everywhere, and these products and these containers need to be inspected. And that is what your job would be. You would be inspecting these containers and shipments as a rail inspector or shipment container inspector, where you can make sure the products listed on the manifesto is exactly what is being transported, and there is no shenanigans going on with that. So coming out of the rail industry comes into number 10, being a dental hygienist. Being a dental hygienist requires a 2-year associate's degree, but these people bring in just under $75,000 per year. As you might expect, yes, you're working in a dental office, and no, it doesn't always have to be women. There are plenty of men and women that do this job, and they do it very well. And the cool thing is about this is it's different every day. You're seeing different people, you're doing different things with these people, and you're able to meet new people all the time, all the while of doing a public service of helping these people have a cleaner mouth and helping them with any of the painful mouth issues that they might have. And of course, this industry, a bonus, is this industry is going to be growing by 11% over the next 10 years. So if you're getting in right now, this is something that you will be growing into. Your salary will be increasing because of the ongoing demand. Number 9 is first line supervisors of firefighting and prevention control. With this, you're getting paid just above $76,000 per year. This requires a little bit of on-the-site job training, but you will be basically overseeing, managing, and training local workers engaged in firefighting and prevention control. A bonus, again, of this industry and this niche is that there are going to be an additional 3,600 jobs over the next 10 years directly in this field. So again, getting into this right now and looking to pursue this without a college degree is something that will benefit you as the demand is growing and the need is rising. Number 8 is kind of a wacky one, but it's kind of cool. You're not the one taking the drugs, right? Don't you worry. Number 8 is nuclear medicine technologist, and these guys are making just above $76,000 per year. And this does require a 2-year associate's degree, but that's not that big of a deal at all. This requires very little on-the-site job training, and basically what you're doing is preparing and administrating radioactive drugs for test patients. What you're going to be doing with this is you're going to be preparing and administrating radioactive drugs to patients for imaging and therapeutic purposes. As terrible as that sounds, as dangerous for these people, they're obviously not doing this kind of stuff where it's going to kill them. It is for science, and it's not going to be you're not putting people to death. You're not the guy on death row injecting the poison into the person. And again, this field has an estimated 7% growth over the next 10 years. So again, another fantastic one to get into right now, as in the demand is continuing to grow. If administrating radioactive drugs was really not in your forte or interest, number 7 is media and communication equipment worker. So these guys are coming in with an annual salary of right under $80,000 per year, requiring no associate's degree, just a high school diploma, and a very short and minimal on-the-job training experience. What you're doing in this business is you are installing, maintaining, and repairing audio and visual systems within businesses and homes. So there's a lot of businesses, obviously, that use all kinds of technology, audio and visual equipment, as well as home theaters for families. And what you would be doing is going to these places and repairing anything that breaks or needs service. Number 6 is elevator install and repair. As fun as that sounds, I don't know if you have a crazy phobia of elevators or not, but if you do not, this would be a fantastic one for you, as they again are bringing in just under $80,000 per year. Again, with no high school diploma, but you are going to need a short apprenticeship on doing this, because you obviously need to install and repair the elevator properly so you do not break the cable or whatever and drop 30 stories. That would be bad. So there's a small apprenticeship in order to get going on this and start earning about $80,000 per year. And just like it sounds, you are fixing, installing, and maintaining elevators across businesses. And I guess if there's some fancy people that have elevators in their home, you would be doing that as well. And of course, this business is estimated to grow 10% over the next 10 years. So if you have your big fear of elevators and you're like, nope, I don't like heights, you're gonna love this one. Number 5, and I was kind of surprised on this one, that it requires no really degree whatsoever. It just requires some brief on-the-job training, is a commercial pilot. I really thought you had to have some serious training and some serious outside education on this, but apparently you don't. Apparently people flying our planes are just guys with some on-the-side job training, which I guess, whatever, as long as I get there in one piece, that's fine. They are bringing in over $82,000 per year with no high school diploma. All you have to do is take a small test and pass the FAA test and get your license, the Federal Aviary Administration. And the cool thing is, if you decide, hey, I want to make some fat stacks being a pilot, then you can go get your bachelor's degree and earn just under $150,000 per year being a commercial pilot or a flight engineer. So that is an option where you can have no degree and make just over $82,000, or you can go get your degree and make over $150,000 per year. Coming back to radiation and nuclear power, we're coming in at number 4 as a radiation therapist. These guys bring in over $82,000 per year, and they require a 2-year associate's degree. As a radiation therapist, you are working full-time in hospitals, treating people with cancer and lymphomas and things that need, obviously, radiation treatment, and you are helping these people recover and get better. So if you are someone that loves to help and loves to see a difference in people's lives, save lives, this is a fantastic one for you, and you obviously get paid very, very well for your work, for your care, and for your services. So number 3 is another first-line supervisor, but this is of police officers and detectives. These guys bring in just under $90,000 per year, requiring no high school diploma, and you do not need a super long on-the-job training process or tons of years of experience. All you need is moderate training on the job so you can start training, directing, and supervising all of the new police officers and detectives coming into the force. And of course, over the next 10 years, there is a 5% upward increase of demand for this. And of course, that equals an extra 5,800 new jobs just in this industry alone. Number 2 is back to transportation, and that is transportation, storage, and distribution managers. So these guys are bringing in just under $95,000 per year. And for this kind of pay, you are going to need some experience. You are going to need at least 5 years of experience in this industry. So maybe you start with number 12 or 11, start in there, build your way up, and get to this kind of job where you're making just under $100,000 per year being this kind of manager. And number 1, topping in at under $125,000 per year is air traffic controllers. Yes, this job is a little more stressful. If you've seen Breaking Bad, that's what Jade's dad did. that, you know, he was all stressed out and the plane crashed and exploded all over the city. That is what that guy did. So if that is something that interests you and you are not going to have a unfortunate mental breakdown that that poor guy had and crash a plane, then I think this would be a fantastic job for you, as it pays the big bucks. You obviously are going to have long-term on-the-job training because there are hundreds and thousands of people's lives at stake when you are doing this, and you will need an associate's degree. Of course, with this one, this is the highest paying job, so you need the most education and experience. But the cool thing is you do not need prior experience. You just need to be able to come onto the job, be willing to learn, and be trained long-term so you can ensure the safety of all of these pilots and their passengers and the planes flying every day throughout the sky. Guys, I wanted to show you there are so many opportunities out there that do not require a degree. Everyone is so gung-ho on, let's go to college, let's get a degree, let's do my 4-year university, get in a ton of debt, and come out and have a mediocre job. That is not necessary nowadays. There are tons and tons of ways to make money online, whether that's a full-time income or a side income. Whether it is using ways online to supplement your income on this list, or even other jobs. But what I'm trying to say to you is it does not require a college degree to be successful. To make a great amount of money, to make a very, very solid living, support yourself, support your family, be able to go on vacations, and live a truly fun and fulfilling life. I want the best for you guys. I want you to be happy. I want you to be able to make a ton of money and also not going into a massive amount of debt. So that was 12 high-paying jobs that pay over $70,000 per year that you do not need a 4-year degree from a university. No more debt, just making money. So if you guys enjoyed that one, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that little bell. It really helps me be able to get these messages, get these tactics, get these ways of changing people's lives, making more money, and really just making them a happier person out to more people. Because that's what I want to do. That's what I'm here for. I want to help you guys start living life the way it is truly meant to be lived. Be able to be the ones that you can be a success and be able to not be dependent on anyone. Be able to do what you want, when you want, where you want, with whom you want. That's the goal of life, guys. Help people and have fun doing it. I'm having a super fun time, and I appreciate everyone's support and everyone's love, and I will catch you guys next time.